69.
I can't believe I haven't got any shoes on. I hope you don't catch that I've got no shoes on. Hey there, this is Mandy from 69X and this is the brand new 69X live show. Okay, I am truly stoked to be introducing two amazing guests on my show today. Drummer and founding member of Motorhead with Lemmy in 1975, Lucas Fox. Lucas, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's absolutely awesome to be here, and I'll be effing and blinding as I can and often do, because they're just great words. So yes, it's a bit of a long time ago, and I've never really looked into my past before, so I'm doing it now. And it's quite awesome, because everyone's always said, if you can remember it, you weren't there. Well, unfortunately for a lot of people, I can remember most of it. There are big blanks, but there's lots of stuff I remember, so it's fun to be delving back into my so-called past.
Excellent, excellent. So also on the show today, we are absolutely blessed to introduce owner of Revenge of the Eye Records and rock queen from Australia, Hellz, Lisa Perry. How you doing, Lisa?
Hey Mandy! How you going today?
Hang on, let me sniff that pop.
I think I'll throw it.
You throw it, I'll chuck it.
3 a.m. in Sydney, Australia. You had me up this morning, Mandy. It's lovely and early. I think it's about 5 a.m. now. I'm sitting here with the sun coming up and the roos jumping through the field. But you know.
Well, Mandy's got cows jumping through the fields.
Yes, and cats, and cats.
Absolutely, and I've just got a mad parrot who's looking at you.
Excellent, excellent. I'm just going to wing it, to be fair. I hate reading.
Go on, wing it.
You know I hate reading, Lucas.
Absolutely, wing it.
You know I hate it. Okay. And not only are we going to be speaking to these two amazing guests who are Lucas Fox from Motorhead and Lisa Perry from Hellz, we're also going to be reviewing hand-selected official videos from bands around the world. Now you guys out there know that I'm a huge fan of videos, so we're going to be taking you through some amazing videos from these bands. Okay, I think that kind of do it for the explanation.
That was pretty awesome. Good.
I feel like I've got to do these ones, so that I have to do it backwards. I have to be like, is that right? The right way around? I'll be like 10.
Oh, yeah.
10.
That says oi.
Okay, so let's have a little chat with our amazing guests. So then, Lucas, how are you doing? You're calling in from, you're over there in France at the moment, aren't you?
Absolutely, I'm in Paris, been based here for about 30 years, but only based here because in normal terms, I go everywhere by train, because you can get everywhere in Europe by train these days. It's wonderful. Yeah. But yes, I'm doing really well. This is great fun, and this is on 69X, don't forget. And with my dear friend Lisa and my dear friend Mandy, and this is going to be absolutely awesome. And yes, we can talk about lots of stuff. I have even got album covers here, so we can show these if you wish to.
Oh, look at
Pink
you go.
Fairies, Warsaw Pact, and the newly released Motorhead. And I don't have a big collection of records either, because I've moved so much in my life that I've lost everything, and I'm not a great collector, which disturbs a lot of fans and a lot of people that I don't really collect things, apart from what's in my little house here, which is full of junk. But it's junk that I love. Lots of stuff like this, which is a very famous skull, because it's got a little key and little wheels on it. And this I bought to make Lemmy laugh. And because it looked like Lemmy, and because it was roaring up and down, because it's got a key in it and runs up and down, you see, I thought that'd be very funny. So at first he didn't find it funny at all.
Absolutely.
And I've also got other bits of memorabilia like this.
Yeah.
Which I got embroidered to go on the leather jackets, you see. I'll just put on a leather jacket so that we're actually as we need to be.
And you got your belt on as well, Lucas. You said about your belt. You wore that for the Motorhead shows, yeah? We can see your belt at the moment.
Is that all you can see?
It is, actually.
I've never been shy, so it's not a problem.
It's definitely not you
I've never had any complaints either. There we go. Okay, I'm in my bat costume. Over to Lisa.
Excellent.
You've fallen asleep. Ah!
So how you been doing, Lisa? How you been doing over there in Australia?
Really well, Mandy. Super busy. We're coming into summer here in Australia. I know it's getting cold over there.
So you can get a suntan, we can't. Yeah.
It's gig season, but there's still no gigs.
But you've got lots of roos. We don't have roos either.
Yeah, we get roos, wombats, koalas in the trees here. We get lots because there was such bad bushfires last year. All the animals have come down from the mountains. I'm at the foot of the mountain. So they've all come down lower. So we actually got a lot of the wildlife now in the area. We got wombat walking up the street, and it's quite awesome. Like all the native animals that you see.
Oh, that's amazing.
Native animals, I like that. How are they?
Animals. That means you can't kill them.
Oh right, not like house cats.
You can't eat those ones.
Excellent. So
it's a wombat signal.
God, wombats are so cute. Have you seen a wombat, Mandy?
No, I've never met a
They're like a big, furry, round thing. But it's super cute. I'll send you a photo. Look up a wombat.
I am totally bringing a wombat into the show right now. Watch.
There it is.
Excellent. So you've been busy as well with your music, Lisa, and also your new label, yeah?
Always busy, Mandy. It's a tough job trying to do everything. As soon as somebody says no to you, you go out and you learn how to do it yourself and do it.
I like it.
So that's it. I've learned how to, unlike you, I've learned how to do the videos, learned how to produce the music, I've learned how to play the music, I've learned how to sing the music, and do the whole show from start to end. But I do have another song coming out called Live a Lie. Looking forward to that one. It's going to be a good one. The song's called Live a Lie. It's basically about everybody in the industry, and I mean everybody. It touches everybody in life. There's somebody that lies to everybody and leads them astray, and don't be ashamed ever of falling astray for that, because eventually these people do come out and you know what they're about, and to give them a flick, really hard one from behind.
Yeah, like with like the Trumpisms and the Johnsonisms.
That's right, and as they go out there, you get Cocoa Pops and you serenade them.
Lisa, you're eating Cocoa Pops on the show.
Yeah, it's like we're 5 in the morning here in Australia. I told you that.
Breakfast.
Do you want some, Mandy?
I absolutely love Cocoa Pops because they make the milk go chocolatey.
And you know what? These are the real Cocoa Pops too. They're not the fake ones. So they're really good.
Oh my God! Can I have
You want to
one?
try one?
I absolutely do. Yeah. Hang on. This has got a free toy in it, Lisa. In the
What do you
Cocoa.
get?
You're never going to get. I'm going to pass it back to you. What do you think?
What is it? A 3 hours Cooper toy inside? Oh my God. That's so funny. Like that's just totally rock pop, isn't it?
Who are you calling pop rocks?
You got to love it.
I always wanted to meet Alice Cooper. Now I can have my own little one.
Okay, so I'm going to intro the very first band that that both Lucas and Lisa are going to check out, and you guys out there are going to see this amazing band. Been promoting them for many, many years. A great band from Athens in Greece called Voidnaut.
I shut off the engine of light, and in darkness I ran to another dimension, my redemption. All I need is a sign and a no sacrifice. I'm the keeper of light. In my hour of pain, wicked forces I gain, for I'm back from rise, rise to the it's a time to evacuate. All I need is a door. I'm surrounded by more than a fantasy. Feel my fist to the wall at the edge of the world I'm back from. Rise, rise to the...
Okay, I absolutely love this band. I've actually got this CD in my car. Lucas, what did you think about this video?
Well, very interesting. I'm not at all surprised that they come from Greece, because Greece have a great crowd, a rocking crowd. They're really great. And I was in Greece in October before this one, and played with the City Kids, who are a Motorhead tribute band. And the Greek fans are amazing. They know every single word. Of every single song. They are just amazing rock fans. So this band I really liked, and you could really hear the influence of Filthy Taylor and his double bass drums, the way he uses them and stuff. Very interesting. Good band. Love the video as well. Very honest video.
Yeah, I really like it.
Straight down the line. Here it is, like it or lump it.
Yeah.
It's a very good band. I like it very much.
Do you know what? I actually thought the same. Yeah. Lisa, what do you think of the video?
I love actually how it's. I love the black and white. I absolutely love watching a video that comes both black and white, because it's so much feeling in there. The light shade. Big fan of rock. Big fan of Greek rock myself. As you know, that I'm sponsored by Listen Custom Guitars, which is a Greek company as well. Amazing things come out of that place, and yet again, there's another amazing band that's come out of Greece.
Lucas, how's it going, brother? My name's Kev Terry. I'm a drummer like yourself. I play for a band called Cyanide Sundae. My question to you basically is, I've got my own home studio, little studio. You can see some guitars there and everything. During lockdown, I had an Alesis electronic kit that I play here. Obviously can't play acoustic because of noise, but I found out during the first lockdown how I hated the fact that it's just small drums, small cymbals, and I moved over to Kev Drums, who I'm with now. As you can see here, the electronic kit I've got all full-size shells, full-size cymbals as well, and it gives me that realistic feel so that I can constantly feel like I'm playing a normal kit at home or on stage. And plus, like with this one, it means I can play till like 3 in the morning if I like, which is always a bonus. So my question to yourself, brother, is what setup have you got at home? Do you practice on electric or acoustic? What sort of size setup do you have at home? Cheers, dude. Nice one.
I, in fact, have the enormous luck that I have a soundproofed house here, unlike when I was a nipper at the age of 9 when I started this nonsense. And the police used to come around all the time because I was making such a racket. But anyway, so I have here, if you can see it, there's my really, really pretty little Gretsch kit, which is the smaller version of what I have in London, which is the bigger version of my kit here. And it's a Gretsch kit, and I love Gretsch, and that's walnut. And of course, you've got various bits of memorabilia and Ray Charles on the wall and stuff like that. But and these wonderful Zildjian cymbals. And I'm very lucky here because, in fact, this house is actually soundproof, which is great for playing drums and for playing all sorts of nonsense when you're having fun and stuff. So here is the original. This here is the original 8-inch from my big kit. And my big kit goes 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, 13-inch, 14, 16 and 18 toms, and a 22-inch bass drum and a 24-inch bass drum. But I never use both bass drums together. For the moment, I won't say never, but I at the moment, I've never actually done the double bass drum thing like Filthy and all the rest of you, which I think is amazing. I'm really, really admiring the amount of stamina you have to keep your legs pounding like that. So it's I'm thinking of actually getting into training and learning to do that stuff a little bit in my own little way. But anyway, there's my kit at home. So yes, I managed to play on this. But having said that, I've played on some great electronic kits as well over the years. And your kit sounds amazing and looks amazing. I love the fact you've got actual sizes. And I think you said it was a Tabuki or Tobeki or something kit. So I must find out about that. So if you could text me about that, that'd be really interesting. But great question. Great question, Kev. Stay safe, keep rocking, love your playing, and love your band, man. Cyanide Sundae, what a great band. And I thought that there are lots of really good ideas in the video as well. Good use of ideas on a budget, and particularly intriguing scenario, I thought. But great cam work, really good cam work.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you know what? Those guys actually, they spent about 3 months storyboarding out that video, because I know these guys really well actually. They're from Brighton where I used to live, and they literally went into the nth degree, and they brought in loads of friends and family who all kind of played parts in that official video. And it's just a brilliant story, and I think it's really well put together. What did you think, Liz? Because I know, obviously, you know, with your videos as well, it's when you're thinking about creative concepts for videos, you know, it can be quite challenging sometimes, can't it? You know. Yeah. Because
half the time you've got an idea, but you've got to create what you can create with what you've got.
Yeah.
So you've got to it is a hard thing, and I give 100 points to these boys for what they've done and what they created, because to get that, it's about emotional connection. If you can get that, and if you can pull that out, that's what people want. Again, they want to see that, they want to feel something when they watch it. It doesn't have to be a $20,000 or $10,000 video clip going up in price. It's just got to be something people can connect with watch, hear, visual experience, hearing experience, you know.
Yeah.
And all round that was great. That was great.
We've only got one place. We've only got our friends and family. But we're going to do all these different angles to make it really interesting, so that you're zooming in and out. And you can do travelling as well, you know, so you can make it look like all this stuff. So I thought that was extremely creative work. And I'm sure they spent ages storyboarding it and getting it all right, because the trick is preparation, like with everything, you know.
Naughty little desires that are on your mind. Tell me about a devil you know. Have you ever thought it could feel so good? Tell me about a devil you know. Whisper what you want inside. Whisper what you want inside. I know that you want me inside. Forged in sea and fire, but how can I be that evil, babe, if I can satisfy your desires? They call me fallen angel, babe, glowing new morning starry liar. I guess by now you wanna know my name. I have so many, just one that you like. Tell me about a devil you know.
He has got an absolutely amazing vocal, oh my god.
I won over with the vocals straight away.
Yeah.
Soundgarden.
Oh yeah.
Chris Cornell, kind of like
Chris
that.
Cornell, exactly. Oh yeah.
I love that.
Black Hole Sun, I just love this.
I love it.
I'm the cycle of pain, I'm the darkest of lights. Yeah, I am the whisper that you want inside. Tell me about the devil you know. Have you ever thought it could feel so good?
I absolutely adore them. I think they remind me of Chris Cornell and Soundgarden type of voice. The music's amazing. I love them. They're at the top of my list. Yeah, Chris Cornell was amazing, and to feel that again from another band come through, it's great to feel that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Come back.
Have you ever thought it could feel so good? Tell me about a devil you know. Whisper what you want inside. Whisper what you want inside. I know that you want me inside.
Hi Lucas, just got a bit of a weird question actually. Did you ever have a problem with Lemmy ever trying to get on the drum kit and show you how to play the drums for a specific song? Only reason I'm asking that is me being a singer, I do have a penchant for trying to do that, and it really pisses a lot of drummers off. So yeah, it'd be interesting to know. Cheers, man.
Matt Warmford, no, I didn't have a problem with Lemmy getting on the drum kit because Lemmy didn't know how to play drums, but that's okay. Lemmy did one thing and one thing very well, and that was snort speed. No, seriously, he never got on the drum kit, never really told me how to play. But I've had other singers actually get on the drum kit and show me how to play, which I always try to take with good heart. Because in the end, when they're out front singing, if the drummer stops, they look stupid. So just remember that the drummer is actually one of the life forces of the band, and actually drives the band, and is what gets people dancing or tapping their feet or clapping their hands or rattling their jewellery, as John Lennon used to say. So from that point of view, I think that in the end, when I'm producing, I sometimes get on the kit and go, okay, when you're hitting a snare drum, don't aim for the top skin, aim for the bottom skin, because it'll sound better. Those sorts of things are interesting. And it's a bit like when somebody criticises you. People who don't like you are probably going to tell you more about yourself than people who do like you. Therefore, if you can just get your head around it and forget about your ego for 5 minutes and just listen to what they've got to say or listen to what they've got to play, something will come out and you'll pick up on where they're coming from. And then you can pick up and do it 10 times better, if that's the word, than they did, and put your heart and soul into everything you do. For me, it's passion first, discipline second. Put all of your passion into what you do, everything you do, because this is not a rehearsal, this is real life. And the only thing that we are all the same on, the only thing, because everybody's different, this is a thumbprint, it's the only one in the world. I'm not like everybody else, just like the Kinks. And the only thing that we all have in common is we're all going to die. And nobody gets out of here alive, like Jim Morrison said. So Freud said, everybody should think about death at least once a day to fully appreciate how precious these moments are. So please, Matt Warmford, when somebody does that to you, just remember, put your ego to one side and go, they're trying to tell me something. And it may not be a criticism. It may just be they're trying to communicate something they got in their brain. And often singers can be very pretentious bastards, like guitarists can and like drummers can. It depends on their own egos and where they're at mentally. So if you can just get your head around it and go, fuck it, they're trying to communicate something, and try and pick up on what they're communicating, and not, it's not what you do, it's the way that you do it. And a lot of people really aren't very diplomatic. Particularly in bands, and I hate this thing of competition in bands because I think it's irrelevant. I don't believe in competition in the arts, I don't believe in competition in music, and I don't believe in the best drummer in the world or the best guitarist in the world. I've always thought, how can you possibly compare Hendrix to Beethoven, or Marcel Duchamp to the Sex Pistols, or I don't know, Andy Warhol to David Bailey? All of these things, all the arts. In French we say at the end of a meal, would you like dessert? Would you like cheese? Well, I want both. I want the whole fucking deal. So that's what I believe life's about. So please, Matt, don't worry about it. how's things been going for 69X?
Oh my god, it has been absolutely bonkers. Just even organising these shows. This is an idea. This show is an idea that I had about 10 years ago, and it's been really tricky this year, I think, for musicians, for bands, for the music industry generally. And I just wanted to do something really entertaining, you know, and just have a bit of fun for a change. And
I'm a little fucked up.
But things have been a bit challenging because, as you know, Lisa, I mean, you do your...
Can you just email me the rest of this story?
And I do videos as well, and actually I had a little accident doing some DIY. Actually, I have the very thing that went into my hand right here. So this is a metal rod, right?
Jesus fucking Christ!
I was doing some DIY and I was pushing down on something, and this metal rod literally went into my hand in there and took out a huge chunk of skin. So it's a real nightmare, and it was a little bit bonkers, but it's healing really well now. So yeah, it's all cool. But I'm really it's been crazy.
That's a great story. I felt like I was there.
But I'm really hoping that everyone out there loves this show, and if you want to see the outtakes of this show, make sure you go and check out the Patreon page. All the links are below, and also the website, all the links are there as well. And all the links for Lucas and Lisa will be in that very post, so please check it out. Okay, Volquesta Espacial from Colombia. I absolutely love this band. I've been promoting them for many, many years now, Lucas, and actually I really, really love this video. I love the camera angles, and it's just so dynamic. What do you reckon, Lucas?
So, Volquesta Espacial. Really simple but really effective camera work. The different angles, the different camera angles, really, really good. Lovely voice, great voice, and good riffs.
next up, an amazing band from the UK, Heist 211, and a great song called Save Me. To that song and the video.
Okay, song-wise, it's a great song, and I love the graphisme, you say in French, using the words going across they've been really creative about the way they've used the effects with words going across the screen, but it's not boring. It's not like a karaoke or anything. But they're going across the screen in different ways and different colours of words, and it's just really, really good. It's really, I loved it.
I'll tell you a little secret, Lucas.
Tell me.
I actually produced that lyric video.
Whoa.
It was me that produced it, and I really love the fact that you picked up on some of that stuff, because actually there's about 300 or 400 things that I put into that lyric video, which I thought about in a lot of depth actually, and yeah, no, that means a lot, man. That means a lot.
It was great. It was really, really good. I loved it, and also the double bass drum stuff was just lovely. I mean, it's a great song, great band.
Yeah.
I think they really kick ass. I'd love to see them live, and I just really thought it was a very, very creative video. So knowing that you had something to do with it makes it even more beautiful for me.
Sometimes to breathe, I lie awake instead.
Hi guys, Stu here from White Raven Down. Hope you're keeping well. My question, Lucas, is from all your years of touring, have you ever encountered something which has just gone like so mental, so crazy, it's just made you feel like, what the fuck? How did we get through that? How did we survive it? Anything gone seriously wrong that just makes you go, fuck? How did that happen? How did that happen? That's my question to you. Hope you're well. Cheers, mate.
Hey Stu, so yes, how do we get through that? I'd say the most memorable of those was Motorhead's support Blue Oyster Cult at Hammersmith Odeon, which was well weird, very strange, very crazy. The sound on stage was outrageous. The Blue Oyster Cult sound crew apparently sabotaged our monitor sound, and so it was just horrendous to play. But the weird thing about these things is that fans years later, in fact this year, fans have got hold of me who were at that gig and said it was an absolutely wonderful gig, and Motorhead blew Blue Oyster Cult off the stage, and because it was so on the edge, I think that's also what the fans love so much, and I certainly love gigs when I see the band really on the edge. So how do we get through it? But often the gigs that you think are the strangest, or you didn't play necessarily that well on, sometimes they're the real peaches for the audience point of view. And if you know that what you're doing well enough, the chances are you can play it blind, and you can probably play it without hearing each other. So this is one of those gigs. So good question, man. And so the review. I think that I always like the dark side, and your band are definitely part of the dark side, and I really like that. I produced quite a lot of gothic bands way back, and I like the girls capturing the males well. Nice reversal of roles, interesting. I like that, and great production, and use of that small speaker voice I thought was really effective as well. Great band, great drumming, great guitars, good voice, great voice. Loved it, really good. Well done. That keep on rocking, you guys. Nice one.
Although you've already showed us below, no.
Lisa, you ask whatever you want. I'm not shy, and I will reply honestly. So be careful for what you ask for. You might not like the reply.
I was listening to an interview with you that was done that. I absolutely adored the interview. It was great. It was so in depth. And I heard you talking about Lemmy, and I heard you talk about how he was originally working for Hendrix. And I'd love to talk about that again. I've talked to a few people about you since. I'm like educating people, going, "Oh my God, you should hear this in the story." And I'd love for you to chat about that now and tell everyone about that story as well, because it's a great story. It is.
It is a classic, and it's a story that Lemmy told me personally while we were alone. One of those many speed nights before Hawkwind finished for him and before Motorhead started for me and Lem. And he said, Lucas, I used to roadie for Hendrix a bit, and I became his dealer for acid. And so I'd go off and buy acid for him, and I'd come back with 8 or 10 tabs, and Jimmy would take 7 and insist that I take 3 with him at the same time. So that's the way it went. So you can imagine.
Being his acid dealer.
Lemmy was his acid dealer, yeah.
Jimi Hendrix's acid dealer. It's fucking fantastic.
and Lemmy also dealt speed as well, at the time, so...
Maybe drinks to that. Lemmy?
Absolutely. Did you think it was going to be as bonkers as this? This is Lucas Fox, the founding member of Motorhead with Lemmy in 1975. We've just released On Parole, and this is Mandy on 69X and Lisa Perry from Hellz. And if you're going through hell, keep going. Stay safe out there. You're wonderful people. We would be nothing without you, the fans.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. You have been totally awesome. This has been the 69X live show with the amazing Lucas Fox from Motorhead. and the beautiful Lisa Perry from Hellz.
Love you both. Love you both. Thank you so much,
Love you
Mandy.
too,
You've
Lucas and Mandy.
yeah, and you've got a great show there, Mandy. Love it. And Lisa, you've got a great band there, darling. Keep on rocking, guys.
Yeah,
Guys and gals.
Catch you soon, Lucas.
Lots of love.
Mandy.
Stay in touch.
Love you.
Stay in touch.
Bye.
Thank you so much to everyone out there for tuning in to 69XLIVE, brand new radio video show coming to you right from 69X. Please check out all of our platforms, the website, the Patreon site where the bloopers and the outtakes will feature, and also the Buy Me a Coffee site. Check that out too. We need all the coffee that we can get with all this editing. A massive thanks to all of the bands that have featured on the show today. Every single one of those bands are great supporters of 69X, and it absolutely means the world to us. A huge thanks also to our special guests, Lucas Fox from Motorhead and Lisa Perry from Hellz. Thank you so much. As always, please continue to support 69X. We are sharing the big love right here. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week.